The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Czar. Well, here we are.
Here we are indeed. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We went through this last time, Martin.
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Ah, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
Exactly.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Okay, so let's do exactly that.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Yeah, don't take out your big Bertha. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's go and talk to some of these people and look around some more. So there is no band or anything playing on the stage right now.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
Butt jam?
But what? That's not even a word.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Okay. So, anything else here? I guess not. Anything else around here before we go and talk to... Oh, I can turn around 360 almost. Damn. Okay, there's lots of people here. As expected. Oh, look at that. Pigeon. Looking straight at us. Okay, well, let's start from these people. Big Buck.
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Way too horny. I see what you did there, Sonny.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
So are we gonna go and talk to him? I guess not.
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
Yeah, don't be racist. Don't be racist, Sonny.
I try.
Okay, well, what about this fox fella over here? And is that Deborah? The one who came to visit us in our office. In behalf of Natasha.
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Look at Sonny's face. He looks so shocked.
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Oh.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
It is. But I guess we won't be going to talk to that fox fella, and I guess she isn't Deborah. Excuse me. Okay. Look around some more. I guess these people don't interest us one bit. A henchman. Okay, we can actually go and talk to him. Movie posters. Let's see, any references here? Cassidy Lupus and Cassandra Ruby Faye in The Loudest Howl. He has the case, he has the girl, he has the gun, he is the alpha.
Huh. Another Lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City? God, I'm still getting chicken bumps. But wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women and guns are my only weakness.
And now he looks so depressed.
Huh. No shit.
Okay. And what about the other movie posters? Hannibal Boken, the picture they were bar for. And Loisa Bandicoot, The Big Sheep, directed by Thomas B. Acko, a Clawville Film Association Ltd. The picture they were bar for. Okay, I think I read that right. So is this this film is about a cannibal? Interesting.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Yep, just like life.
Just like life. Okay, no more comments about that. Okay, Higgs Poodle, what does it say there? Claire? I think it's Claire. Higgs Poodle, Claire Turmoil, Anna Shiny. Murder my tweet.
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case, and...
Don't spoil everything.
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Oh, that. He doesn't care. Okay. What do we have here? Puronica Kate, Robert Fodder, This Done for Hire. And Larry Cougar, Alan Sad.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kinda good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Well, damn.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
Oh,
I see. What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
oh, he's such a romantic type.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
Well, he is a well, not private detective, but a police detective. They usually tend to be poets. Okay, we can't take a look at that. That's a bit shame. Okay. Okay. Let's us talk to this henchman next, who seems to be a lynx.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Oh, totally not.
Of course he's not.
So let's go and talk to him. Except that we can't. Yet, apparently. Okay. What about here? Waitress, who seems to be a squirrel.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
Okay, and whoever this is, a bartender. Fancy whiskey. Well, let's talk to this pigeon first.
Hey, there's Fillmar.
Or it's someone we know. Or they know. Fillmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Fillmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go and say hi to Fillmar. Actually, before we do that, what is Fillmar like? Here. So, name Fillmar Lowe. Species falcon. Okay, so he's a falcon and not a petty, a little mere pigeon. Okay, excuse me. Male, Special feature, an absolutely average, forgettable guy, and my old acquaintance from Aviria. Okay, so he's completely forgettable. Okay.
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Marlowe?
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Okay, fair enough.
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
Okay. So we should go and find this guy after we have talked to Natasha. Hmm? Oh hey, that's Ibanen. Wessler. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there at that table. Ibanen and Olivia. Seems to be a crow or a raven.
Isn't that...
Yup.
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler.
Oh, Ibn
in the
Wessler.
flesh. So much for our incognito.
I keep calling him Ibanen.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great.
Okay, well let's not go and talk to them just yet. Let's go and try to find Natasha first before we go anywhere near him.
That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Okay, so we don't know who she is, but she must be someone important if even Martin remembers her from somewhere. Okay. Let's go and talk to this bartender, if we can.
2 whiskeys,
Oh yes, we can,
kid,
yeah.
And no horsing around.
And no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
The bartender sounds like such a, I don't know, stoner.
That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Well, yes, I actually did notice that.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it. So?
We should take it.
So we're confiscating it as evidence.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, more like stealing it. But if it's easier for you.
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
Okay, well, let's pick it up and hope that the bartender doesn't notice.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
Okay.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Yes, of course.
Sure, Marty.
Yeah, don't take everything for yourself. Okay. Anything else here? I suppose not. And we can't go like over there. Apparently. And yes, now we got the bottle here. The Golden Eagle whiskey, was it? And what's new here? Good old Fillmore must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. Okay, so let's remember that. Let's remember and go and talk to what was his name? Fillmore after we are done with Natasha. Anything else? Anything else over here maybe? No new people. And I think I read all of these. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Well, I think that the only option left here is to go and try and talk to Ibn.
Just try to act normal, as much as you can.
Yep, that's him. The big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant conversation can't be avoided.
Apparently not. Okay, let's go.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
God damn it, Marty, just act normal.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
Well, that's what the game says her name is, yes.
No, Marty.
Who is Olivia?
Hey, Olivia.
Oh my. What are you gonna say, Marty?
Are you talking to me?
Apparently, yes.
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Shut the hell up, Marty.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sonny Featherland, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is,
He just told you his name.
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Doubt that.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Shut up, Marty.
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I can say that.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's
Hamtaro.
tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
You could point us towards Natasha if you would be so kind.
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
And I guess we could ask some questions too.
I'm at your service.
Okay, so is this going to be one of those interrogation things? So, Czar Club, Hobart, Ibn Wessler, Louis C. Hayward. Why would we want to ask him about Louis? Natasha Catzenko. Well, let's ask him about himself first.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
From a shoe store owner to a big name mafia boss. Okay.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
Exactly. That's one hell of a leap in career.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Such as your girlfriend Natasha Catzenko.
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Oh, well, that didn't last long. Well, what can you tell us about the club?
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that.
Well, yeah, we did.
Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Okay, that's fine by me. Well, we can only ask about Louis. I don't know. I don't understand why. And Olivia. Let's ask about Olivia, I suppose. Oh wait, or we can just start the actual interrogation. Well, let's ask about Olivia.
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yup.
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Well, excuse me.
Please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Yeah, we noticed. And speaking about killing and wasting time, do you know our friend Louis?
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, enough of that. Let's go straight to interrogation.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Okay, so we have to try to be cunning. Well, luckily we only have one option here. Subject, Hobart Ibn Wessler. Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know much about him. Okay, we read that already. Impressions, tricky. And once again, we got this detective meter. I still don't know how to quite read this, but let's see what happens. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good
Okay.
point.
Yeah, I was about to say, good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
I don't know.
Not quite.
Apparently not.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Let's see, why didn't you just call the police? You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do? I mean, he did say that he would have dealt with the situation himself. So that's why he wouldn't have called the police, but he's busy, so So why are you busy?
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
To the chicken police? I doubt that.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it for now.
Okay, we got +10. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. So, how are your alibis, Mr. Wessler? That's a bit too direct. Is this place yours? Well, of course it isn't. You're very taciturn. How do you spell that? Taciturn, Mr. Wessler. Though I have heard you are quite the speaker. Is that so?
You're very taciturn, Mr.
Taciturn.
Wessler. Though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Don't know what taciturn means, though.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Well, technically no, but theoretically yes.
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
How do you gently beat around the bush, though? And we lost 10. Don't you find these messages dangerous? Are you and Natasha close? Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? Do you spend a lot of time? Do you spend a lot of your time here? Are you and Natasha close?
Are you and Natasha close?
What do you mean exactly, chicken?
Mr. Featherland, if you please. This could be important. How does she stand on the scale from sweetheart to wife?
Oh, you have some nerve. Ask her that. I'm a gentleman, Mr. Featherland.
Okay.
Really?
Maybe you can't comprehend it, but I can't ask for her hand until she offers it to me herself.
Aha, okay, so that's how it works for them.
How chivalrous.
Yeah, very.
Get to the point, detective.
Business going well, Mr. Wessler? Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Okay, I think I can do that. Oh, damn. Again, I still don't know how this meter works. Like, is this a good sign or a bad sign? I have no idea. How have there been similar threats in the past? The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet? That's kinda direct. Would you be willing to testify at the station? Well, let's go with this one, I
The
suppose.
mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Maybe he's just getting old.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
So you bought it for her.
I guess she was willing.
Apparently.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
Okay. And we got only... Well, we got plus 10. That's good, I suppose. Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend. Roughly.
Okay.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Okay. Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend? So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone. Well, is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, eh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or, she didn't need one until now.
Are you afraid for her? You know, a big star like her, alone in that house.
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a monster after all, am I?
I suppose not.
-5. Okay, and we got only one option.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but, in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Okay, so she likes gambling too.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
Okay.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Ah, okay. Well, let's hear it then. Okay, how did this go? 4 out of 5, not bad. Questions asked 8, focus accuracy 60%. Okay, so it went exactly the same. So basically we got the exact same score as we did with Deborah, if I remember it correctly. So final thoughts. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you have still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? Important clue. Ibin's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Obviously. We could retry, but let us be happy with this.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should, grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
And you still got a girlfriend, you know, Marty?
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Well, he was rejected.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Okay, let's hear it. Holy crap, her eyes are green.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us
Sonny?
Sonny.
Say, Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
Holy crap, what a show. Even Sonny got
That was,
was in a trance
unique.
almost. Yeah, you could say that. Oh, she's here.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I'm sure she knows that.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Well, thanks for the compliment, I suppose.
Ahem. You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Okay, so let's be quick.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
We're not gonna start a fight here, Marty.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Okay.
Hey,
Sorry, Marty.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin.
Jesus, Sonny.
But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Yeah, keep your distance, Sonny. Keep it professional. But it sounds like Sonny has fallen for Miss Natasha Catzenko here. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna end this episode here. I know that this feels like a cliffhanger in that sense, because we just got to talk to Natasha Catzenko, and now we can actually talk to her face to face like this. But I think that it's better that we leave that for the next episode. And besides, exporting these videos will take many hours, so the shorter the episodes are, the faster I get to upload them on YouTube, so that's another reason. But anyway, next time we get to actually talk to Natasha Catzenko face to face and ask her more about this case. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Chicken Police.